Yeah, so I cut them quite high now. That is, it's experience over the years how high you can go now. It's a little bit in your feeling. You have to develop a sense out of it. So prune them that deep, that high, to make such a deep space without branches. The energy goes now to the top. It's the same at pruning everything. So the tree will grow quicker. And in order, maybe to harvest later some cork bark, you get a nice cork. It's straight. It's easy to harvest for the guys who are doing that. So I will do the same at that slope here. Yeah, still taking out the broom here. But with the broom, after I cut it last year, so the roots are now weaker, so you can easier pull them. There's this strain of broom which is very tough to pull, even they are small. This kind with the small leaves on it. And so I could, the root was weak, so I could pull it out. A year ago it was not possible. Everything below you have to cut. All the power can go to the top of the tree. Two very close together. I tried this one now, and this I always try around with the thing. So this one I keep lower, so like a kind of bonsai. So I even cut here the tops, because I get a nice one here, it will grow nicely, and I have a little one maybe below. It's just a try. So I have so many developed here, I can try around a lot. Yeah, with the cuttings, I like the swells. I extend the swells. Sometimes if I have too much, I have a big pile there, and I put all the wild herbs, all the stuff here, on one pile, wait a few years, and you can gain nice earth. So let it fertilize and use what the nature is giving you. So I cut these trees. For me it looks nicer. It's for the trees better. Decide yourself, was it before or was it after nicer? So I will cut the others now, and then this little area is ready. And you saw that I even prune the very little ones there, because they will grow and you never know who will die, which tree. So as more trees I have, as better it is. Yeah, this tree is a little bit thick. It is injured there. The pines, you see the pines behind, they kill at the end of the day the cork trees. By the way, in Portuguese it's sobreira. And because of the caterpillars and the needles, make a surrounding which makes it hard for the trees, for the cork, so the pines shelter their environment. I will take them later partly out. I can use them as beams in a project you later can see in the house, and there I will use them. So for now, and you see it has a lot of dry leaves. I have to cut another branch there which is dry. I hope it survives because it's already quite big. And for me, this area looks better as before, so trees looks like that. If you don't cut them, you see that before they go bushy always. So cutting, you have to repeat all the years until it's a proper tree. Pruned this oak here, this cork, and you see it's totally an angle. And so I help it now. For that, I gonna cut out one of the branches of the pines, because I want to take the pines out later anyway for building wood. And same as with the cork, as less branches below, as quicker they grow, and as more straight they grow. Then I'm gonna cut it that I can put the stem here. This is even better for that. That's a good angle. And maybe this length is good. Then I'm gonna put it so that the tree grows straight from now on. So I force it a little bit. So this is straight. Last prunings. Always cut as close as possible at the tree. As long as the sticks are, as more they are keeping the rest of the life. This will be not visible in 10-15 years. As you can see, so the tree is now straight. So bringing the rest of the cuttings down to the raised bed is looking now like that after almost a year. I need to repair it a little bit, so because some of the poles which was holding the long ones are broken, and I'm gonna clear that around out with a strimmer to get an overview, but inside I leave everything as it is. That's just the rest of the peach tree I just pruned, and yeah, here we go. So preparing the trees for the summer that I can water them well. I make bowls around, and if you see this root, this grass, you really have to dig them deep out. I don't know what the name is in English, even not in German, but the Portuguese call it grama. So it spreads like hell. It's tough to get rid of it. You see, it grows very deep, and it takes a while if you have it to get rid of it. So every root which breaks, sprout again. So, and if you have many, you cannot avoid that some will stay. It's very hard and deep and ugly. Yeah, there's Isha. Yeah, she's became very nice now. She grown up and still has her blue eyes. And yeah, she's now always in the garden here since I started streaming here. And she starts to catch the mice. Yeah, so she's always here, which is quite good. Last year I had a lot of problems with mice. They eat the roots of your veggies and so can't grow, and I did not really recognize it. It was the first time I had that, and yeah, so I lost a lot of my harvest. This is one reason why she's here now, and she's doing very good catching mice. Yeah, currently I'm helping at a friend's place here, and built yesterday the steps here and cleaned a little bit this edge here out. So I pruned the trees here, and I stopped there. You see there's the cork oak, and later I'm going on here to clear that out and to make it a bit more nice. So I'm gonna show you later how it looks if it is ready. So it looks already much more tidy here. Say hello, Molly. Yeah, and I'm gonna build now a little bridge here because there's a canal where the water flows in the winter. And I sawed the both long beams, that is eucalyptus. And I took the bark off, and I sawed already a few others, and took the bark already off here. But I need a few poles more to saw. So I need approximately 11 or 12 of that pieces. Yeah, here already I put some, how is it called in English? I don't know. Cutted that already out here, in order that later the beams which carrying the bridge fit into each other, and that I have a little bit more stability into it. So I did that here already, and on the other side, and I'm gonna do that now on all the others.
carved them out roughly so far with a chainsaw. And yeah, now I'm gonna take the rasp and fit it in a little bit better to the carrying beams. So the bridge is ready here, and yeah, the steps as well. So, and all this is built from material which was Tico. Vai, anda cá. Come. And all the bridge is built with something which was on the ground, so nothing is bought here. Just the petrol for the chainsaw and the chainsaw itself. And everything else was found on the ground here, found somewhere. And of course the eucalyptus for the bridge we took freshly out of the forest. So this area is ready. So cleared and pruned everything here. So here's a cork oak coming now. So I found in between some little white olives. There's another one. This one is already a little bit bigger. So found pruned this cork oak, of course. Yeah, and found another vine here. Let's see how it will develop now. Yeah, and another one there. See how it's coming. So pruned all the trees here. Pruned this apple tree. Yeah. And I'm happy. My friend is happy too. Yeah, currently I'm on another spot here. It's a friend of mine, and he's an eco farmer here, and he's extending his place. And so I'm helping here welding and building these polytunnels in a big scale.